Welcome, guys, to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and today we're going to be talking about Wake the Dead Chapter 17, and this is a belated review of the Chapter 17, which was released last week, so it took me some time. Alright, so let's get started. Let's get this show on the road without any further ado. Chapter 17, so we only have 3 more chapters left, and we are nearing the finale. This is a standalone book. So what happens basically, we are into the zombie hive. We just met the queen zombie who can actually talk. The first zombie to talk that surprises us all. And we were just enough surprised by seeing a zombie who could talk. And now we saw that the queen zombie was talking about making another queen zombie. And it was none other than our sister Brian, who we thought was dead. So we see the transformation in front of our eyes. We couldn't believe what was happening. So in the whole first half, we sort of tried to reach out to Brian. I think at one point we sort of saw the queen zombie, the new queen zombie Brian, our sister, trying to talk to us like what's happening or something. But then as soon as that came to her face, it went away quickly. And then it was again not recognizable that it was our sister. And they even tried to kill us. We tried to use our weapon, but someone saves us, and heroically we see Knuckle enters the cave, that hive, to save us, and alongside with all the raiders and Sledge. So here's one thing to mention, that the main queen zombie, they seem to really enjoy that our sister's transformation was happening in front of us. So I don't know, like, something tells me, could there be more to it? Like, our sister and our main character, why did it have to be our sister? Yeah, she was strong, she put up most fight perhaps, but I think there could be some reason behind that. We will see about that in the next chapters for sure. But then we escape that place, and we make a run for our colony. And in the car with Sledge, we move, and Sledge tells us that this was not a fair move, but we did save May. So at least we got someone. But we are really down. Our main character is sort of like going through something. We have seen our sister after we thought we had abandoned her and she was dead, but she's alive, but she's now come back as a zombie. And not just any other zombie, but a queen zombie. So in this diamond scene here, you can sort of divert your mind. So pneumatic cars, you get to smash cars with boots. Actually, you get to do with Angel. So Boot has this pneumatic car smashing place and all the techniques and instruments there. So I took the diamond scene, and it was pretty interesting. We sort of catch all the emotions, raw emotions the main character had. So the main character is going through a lot of emotions at that point, and we talk with Angel, like we smash the cars first, and sort of takes the pain away a little bit. But then we say, like, what we're gonna do after this, and Angel tells us that, well, we don't have to go through this alone. Our main character does have the friend group, Angel, Troy, Shannon. So this was pretty interesting conversation. And he also acquired from one of the smashed cars, a medical kit. So that's gonna help us in the zombie surge. And then we get back to our colony. And as soon as we go to the lodge, well, Dirk is there on our throat. You broke the rules. So he's on our face at that instant, but Ellie protects us and defends us, saying, we're going through a lot of things, and we're still defending ourselves because, yeah, we did save May. Most of the people were dead, but we did save May. But we will also have to make another choice here, and that choice was about whether to, there was another slot open. So when we were gone, it was a zombie hive. The people who were left behind, they cleaned up or cleared another slot. So we can either had a school or something related to fighting, I think. So I personally went with the moral because my moral was a little down, So I chose to build a school. Also, the kids will be a little occupied. We can get them into some sort of a program. That's what the main character tells us, and this is pretty effective, I thought, because if I can put the kids or the main character here, if they can put the kids into sort of a routine, because it kind of gets scary, when you have all the uncertainty in the world, but you have a school, you're into a routine, so that kind of a stress reliever, so they can live their childhood there and learn stuff. So that was pretty amazing, I thought. So let me know, guys. Would you guys choose what you guys had there, the school or the other option? And then we go inside. We meet with Feather, and Feather is relieved and happy to see May, but also May is sort of traumatized because she is still having those thoughts that the Queen Zombie is gonna come for her and kill her. Like if the Queen Zombie came and took everyone, it didn't take her. So we just get to console her and stay with her. And when Feather will go away to get some milk, I guess for 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 May, we will get to tell a story in this exclusive diamond scene. So I really like the diamond scene because it's like a fairy tale story where we see May starring as the main character there in our story, and we have a dragon and some other animal creatures who we name after Troy, Shannon, Ellie, and Troy, Shannon, Ellie, Angel, and the dragon was Sledge. So it was a pretty funny story, about friendship, a lonely dragon who kidnapped some animals because the dragon wanted to make friends with them. So, and it will also help May feel good and sort of fall asleep faster. And then we'll be out and we have the conversation with Dirk because Dirk is clearly unhappy, and we take a walk with Dirk outside and we talk that what we did and our role as a leader. So I thought Dirk was most open. So throughout the book, this is the most open we have seen Dirk. So I was thinking like, he was being open and he was actually applauding us. He was actually praising us as a leader that we have got this. We do have the skills for this job. That we are a born leader. So then, we bring up the topic of Brian, and we don't say what happened with Brian. Our sister is a zombie, queen zombie now, because we do know that Dirk has a soft spot for her sister. So now, Dirk will tell us in another exclusive diamond scene. We can get the, scene from Dirk's side, what our sister did when for the last time in high school, I think we got suspended because we did something back in Tower. So we see like after some duty, Dirk and our sister Brian were just having some conversation, and then they're talking about the Tower and how Marcus Blackstock's goons can do whatever. Like most of the people don't go for the hunt, but they get the most of the stuff they get, even though they're like a fistful of people and they get everything and the others don't get much. So it's sort of some kind of not equal distribution, or like a bad rule, you can say, was established there. But then our main character comes out, young main character, you can say, and they say like he got suspended because he said something about, sort of criticized the goons of Blackstock, and the teacher suspended him because the teacher was against saying anything against them. So I think this is very clever writing because I don't know, there are a lot of places where you can't say anything about, like a system, and you literally get thrown into prison or like even killed. So it's like a dystopia where you don't have freedom of speech, freedom of expression. So that was well represented. And after that, our sister expresses worries that our main character does have potential. Brian doesn't like Blackstock either, but main character got to be careful because if Marcus Blackstock, he finds out that how capable our main character is, he's gonna come after main character, and that's what happened. That's how the whole story started. So that's what happens, and we also acquire a compass from Dirk. So memory from Brian, and we were just getting emotional at the time. What happened shocked us. Dirk says sorry to our main character. Why? And then we see two people coming out, tower people grabbing our hands, and Dirk saying that he's sorry because he thought he can dream the same dream that we were dreaming about an utopia of a colony here, a new colony, but that's not gonna be true. So this needs a new leader. So we thought it's gonna be Dirk who's gonna be the leader, but Dirk says that he's not that strong. So I think he's talking about Marcus Blackstock because he wanted to go back to Tower so bad. So few things I would like to say before recapping the whole book, whole chapter. That I don't know. Let me know how do you feel about the betrayal of Dirk, but right before the betrayal, how emotional he was. I don't think he was drunk, was he? I can't remember now. But what I can tell is that Dirk did say that he started to dream about our, utopia, like what we're gonna establish in this world, but also that he believed us as a leader, So why do this then? I don't know. Like he was against us all the time, and it's not like he wants to be the leader. He's sort of throwing it away to Marcus Blackstock. I just don't understand this Dirk, to be honest. So this is quite. I'll have to read the next chapter, to be honest. But this is really unusual. Like, why would Dirk do such a thing? Because I thought Dirk was coming off as a good person finally, but the betrayal was there, and that's how it happened. So to recap the chapter, we saw the queen zombie being born, and that was new queen zombie, our sister, who doesn't recognize us anymore and was there to kill us. And new zombies are being born also, so the zombie surge is coming up. Only 3 days to go until the solstice. We can go to the pneumatic car smashing place of Boot, and we can acquire a kid, and then we can tell May a story. We built a school. I built a school. Let me know what did you guys build in the final slot, I guess. And then we listen the story from Dirk. We listen that story about what Brian, our sister, did after we got suspended from school a long time ago. So from Dirk, we listened to that, and then we got a compass, final memory of Brian, and then the betrayal came. So Dirk betrayed us. 3 days until solstice. Let me know how your bars are doing. Like Slayer ranking, I still have, and the ranking. I shouldn't say ranking, but the skill bar. I think I'm low on fighters. Moral is pretty good. Food is, it's like 6 or 7, but I think fighter one is really low for him. It's 5 or 6. So I don't know if we'll get more chances to improve that. But let me know in the comments your thoughts and opinions and your playthroughs, your choices, where you are standing, and 3 days only. Only 3 days left until the solstice. So you're gonna have to be prepared. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace out.